Hello, how's it going today? And oh my god, am I frustrated right now with that result and with how that game panned out. My voice and my face, I'm fuming with that, literally. I don't know what else to say, I'm lost for words. Losing again. I knew. I think this week it happened at Chelsea. We lost similar to this fashion, and I got to say, oh my god, this one was poor defensively. Before I get to that, we created opportunities in this game. We should have been two up in God knows 20, 30 minutes possibly. We weren't clinical enough, and that cost us. I'm telling you, I said with that Fulham match, being not being clinical will cost us, right? Ahmad should have scored in that first half, right? I don't know how he didn't. Haaland or Salah or Saka would have put it in the net. That looked harder to miss. I could have probably tried better than that. I'm not even a professional footballer, right? We have Casemiro, who's meant to be reliable and a captain. Well, I think Fernandes is the captain. Header it wide, he puts it over. And I'm thinking, what is all these opportunities, man? Now, it wasn't many we created, but put one in the back of the net. My God, it was frustrating. Rashford was frustrating. But the defence was okay. Until that last good defence was okay. Dallo played okay. De Ligt came as substitute, played okay. You got me. Some players played okay today. And I got me. We played some good football. I got admit we weren't creating much, but if we would just been a bit more positive and went more forward, we could have actually scored another goal. We could score at least two goals if we would just had a bit more oomph in the final third. Sometimes we were playing right at the back was like, what's going on here? Don't usually make passes like this. Xerxes, don't know why he did start first. Don't know why. I mean, Garnacho, I understand why he was putting a sub, but it's frustrating, to be quite honest with you. And then Welbeck had to score against us. The last time he did that, I think it was what? Was it for Arsenal against us in the FA Cup years back, or was it a few seasons ago? I can't remember, but had to be him. Defense was poor that time. This is why this team ain't going to win the league at some point. Cups we can be good because Cups we can afford to scrape wins, not play well. This is why we cannot win the league because we're losing focus at the wrong times of the match. When we don't go 1-up, we concede. We need to keep focused. These are in City, Arsenal, Liverpool, and Chelsea. That go 1-down. At least then they can still score, or at least then they can stop another opportunity creating they score. With this team, their focus is poor. Like their other Big Six teams could have more focus than this to keep going. We don't. And obviously we couldn't do anything after that goal, and it went to half time. So I thought we have to score. We have to score. If we score an opportunity, we could have a chance here. Second half, we got dominated. Like, I think Welbeck hit the post. I think they had another opportunity somehow. They had corners. We were hanging on. I thought they might get a second here until Diallo came in and actually scored. It was deflected, but it scored. We deserved that. Well, not in that second half, but we deserved to have some sort of goal somewhere. It would have been 2-1 if it wasn't for his miss, and then we went 2-1 up. I'm thinking, yes, getting the Garnacho. And I was watching, I was thinking, one of the commentators said it looked offside here. And I was thinking, where's the offside here? And it was, oh my God. Garnacho, when I was about to go in the net, Xerxes went over Xerxes' knee and went in. Oh my goodness. I was thinking, what is he doing? But then I look at the replay, Garnacho would have missed that as well. He would have missed a second open goal in a row. One against Fulham, one against Brighton. Oh man, that really, that never goes our way. That does it at that moment in time. I think we had another opportunity somewhere to go 2-1 up as well. It's just, we didn't create much in the second half though, but we scored. I could see a tiny bit of bits and pieces of progress coming on where we went forward a bit and we played good football. It's just we're hesitant. We just don't have enough in that final third. We don't have enough. If we would have taken the opportunity, we would have done well. We would have scored. We would have been 3-1 up in that match. And Brian just had a bit more in that second half. It's like they had the upper hand. It's like, okay, we're playing against United now. Still with 10 out. Let's go out for this. And I tell you what, that free kick. My God, let me tell you that, no, not free kick. That corner, when it went in, when Neto scored, when João Pedro scored, 3-4 players were unmarked at the back post. Like, do these players need glasses? Do they not see what's going on in like behind them or in front of them? Do not see. No one marks these players when they go out. That's what I've noticed in football nowadays. Not just United. A lot of other teams have done it. They don't notice. It wasn't even a good goal because he was just unmarked. He could have even taken it on his chest and scored. That's how much space he had. And again, losing, and it just feels like we didn't deserve to lose. A point I wouldn't have been happy with. I wanted to win because we've got Liverpool coming up. But you said we got a point, we could be like, okay, fair enough. We got to go to Liverpool. We got to go play Liverpool home and needed to win. It is early in the season, so we can't panic. It's early on. But I'll tell you what, if we keep defending like this near the end of matches, we're gonna have more heartbreaks than we think. Man, we won that Brighton last season. We were worse. Don't know what happened. Lapse of concentration. We can't allow that to happen. This is a United team now where I think this season we're going to be a lack of concentration team. The finishing, if it would have been 3-1, that goal would have won and we wouldn't have bothered that much. Could have been 3-3, no one else anyway. I don't know. Who can you blame? You can't blame Onana because, there was too much room for that player to go by. Like, the concentration's poor. In the end, the 2 goals we conceded were the only times we were poor defensively. We turn off easily. We're just too just because we're playing well doesn't necessarily mean we can't focus at the back. And people say, well, you said the Achilles heel was the attack. Well, it is. The defense part, it can be changed if you had more concentration. They can see that the scoring bit is what we need to do more. We need to actually take the opportunities. These players aren't that bad as they make themselves look. If Amber would have got that chance, then fair enough. It would have been 2-1 because the second half he scored. Garnacho, if Zexia hadn't touched and Garnacho would have actually put in properly, it would have been 3-1. It could have been game over. And 3-2 at the end there, we would have won that game. And I predicted 3-2 Brighton. But I would have probably been close to it if the offside decisions, if there was an offside decision, we took the opportunity in that first half, would have went through. I don't know. Haters are gonna say, same with United again. No, there was bits and pieces where we played good football. We just needed to score and actually take the opportunities. And it's typical Dutch manager where they wanted. Van Gaal did it, but most of his matches we were drawn 0-0. So if all those would have been wins, it would have been a different story. But Van Gaal did this possession, play out defense, but we don't need that. Possession is better when you're 1-0 up and you get a possession. Oh man, if we would have won that, I would have been happy. Any win would have done me. Man, but you know what? It's a loss, but it was good to see a bit of good football for a change, even though we didn't do anything much with it. If we were play out there against teams that are less in the bite in that case, and we actually took an opportunity, we could be a devastating team. If we take our opportunity to play better football, we could be 3 up in matches. It's that simple. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please give a like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, as I see you in my next video.